Thanks for the water, Chris. I wish it was Mountain Valley, but it's all right. What? Yeah. Do you guys want me to say something first? Or do you going to ask questions?
How are you feeling about your running back room?
Yeah, I think, from the start of camp, kind of seeing those top four guys and having an expectation and then seeing them getting going and getting running around, kind of everyone has met that expectation and been very pleased with all four guys. From TJ Harden, the new guy from UCLA who just joined us, to CJ, who we got in the spring, and Derrick, who was here with us last year, to Chunky, who showed up and has been doing a great job all summer and has picked up right where we thought he'd leave off at the start of camp. So really, really pleased, and pleased with how they're working, and pleased with the toughness that they've shown so far.
This time last year, no one really knew who Bouchard was. I mean, he did, but a lot of us didn't know he was going to be what he became. Does that kind of give you some comfort in knowing that maybe that happens again this year and one of these guys can kind of break out in a similar way?
Yeah, I think if you press me on if it would be a situation where we had Bouchard type production from one person, I would say I don't know if that's going to be the case, but certainly the way that all four of them have practiced and the way all four of them have in different ways and in different spots shown up and flashed, that I think you're going to see, those top four guys, I think you're going to see flashes of explosiveness from all of them. And I think we're going to be specific with things that we do with certain guys and not with others. But also all of them can do everything too. It's just the level with which some of them do other things better than others. But they've all been very impressive. I've been impressed.
Do you think another way maybe to get that sort of production Bouchard has had as a room is because the offensive line could take a step forward?
Yeah, you look at our offensive line last year, we performed at a high level, and I think we feel good about our offensive line again this year. And our success is going to depend on how well we can run the ball. And it's going to take not only the four running backs and not only the first five guys that take the field for Coach Justice on the offensive line. It's going to take more than 11 guys for our offense this year to be successful. It's going to take 25 to 30 guys that we're going to ask to be productive through the non-conference slate. And then when we get into ACC play, I think we'll even have a more indication of how our offense looks and where it goes from there.
Do you have an idea of how you want to see the running back room play out as far as how you get guys carries to then see what they can do, and then how do you evaluate camp?
Yeah.
East Texas A&M,
Yeah.
Baylor in week 2.
I think there's phases of evaluation. That's one phase has already taken place, this initial evaluation, and now we're getting into the kind of the dog days of camp evaluation. There's going to be an East Texas A&M evaluation, and so on and so forth. But I'll say this: the most productive back will get the most work. The most productive back will get the most work. Who can make people miss? Who can we trust in protection? Who can we trust with ball security? If one of those four guys goes out and can't, hold on to the ball when being tackled at contact, then he's not going to be able to play for us. And so, in a way, that competition and the four of them being able to be productive doesn't mean that all of them will have the opportunity to be productive if they lose that opportunity based on us not being able to trust them in certain roles, and so, or certain ball security, which is we got to value the football. And so and they all four know that as quickly as this can turn into a four-man race for work is as quickly as people drop out of the race if we can't trust them to take care of the football or on their assignments. And knock on wood, they've been good the last week with ball security. It was a rough first week, so that's something we're harping on.
What did you see from Derrick McFall in just the few games that he played last year, and how have you seen him develop over the summer?
Yeah, That's a good question. Derrick's in his 4+ Penn State game, his 5 games he played, in Clemson as well. You could see that the game speed wasn't too much for him, and actually that he was able to add to the speed with his speed, and be productive and be a playmaker. And I think that really showed up in the Cal game where he got loose a couple times. He has, you guys have said it, I've said it, he's got a little bit of that slasher, scat back, speed type, flex out things that we can do with Brashard. He's of that mold, and he hasn't told us anything to think that he can't do that so far in camp. So, and he's tough. He's from East Texas, a tough background, a tough kid. He's been through adversity in his life. So when it turns into game time, that's one of the dudes I want with me.
Does Dramico have any kind of markers to hit for you as far as getting onto the field early?
No, I mean, what he's shown so far in practice, he's whatever marker that is with the eye test he's passed. Just being able to trust him. It's you got fall camp and we do a heavy install in the beginning and we kind of taper off the install. And that's what I was telling them after practice. Like, when we go to practice 11, you still have to master install number 1. And so it's a matter of the whole playbook, okay, the whole cookbook. We can take different plates from it and we can throw it to you when you're not expecting it. That trust factor is its own evaluation. As long as we can trust him with his playbook knowledge, as long as we can trust him in protection, as long as we can trust him with the ball, he is ready to play.
You mentioned the versatility with Derrick McFall being able to catch the football. Obviously, Chris Johnson has some of that as well, and then TJ Harden, I think, caught over 40 passes at UCLA.
I think he might have been their leading or second leading receiver.
It's possible. So how nice is it knowing that really no matter who's out there, you don't lose that sense of versatility with the offense?
Yeah, I mean, there were times last year where, we were specifically subbing in Rashard or Junior or Derrick when he was the games he was active for specific plays that we wanted to get to specific guys. And I think that pigeonhole, in terms of by play type deal, it doesn't have to be that sort of way and that sort of mold for us when you got guys that, while TJ's 228 pounds, like, he can still move, he can still catch. We had him in the slot yesterday a little bit doing some things in Indy and things like that. I mean, it's just a matter of, it makes our jobs easier as coaches that we have kind of the same threshold of skill, to get out there.
Anything else? Okay.
No special teams questions. There we go.
Well, I'm sure it's kind of been a whirlwind for you getting settled after graduation. What has it been like?
Yeah, it's definitely been a transition for sure. I'm definitely blessed to get my degree from my previous school, UCLA. Getting that done early in 3 years and coming here was huge, Coming to a program like SMU was really big for me. And since I've been here, everything's been good. It's just a true blessing.
Touched on it a little bit, but what was it about SMU that drew you to want to come here? And seeing kind of what the running back room looks like last year, how did that factor into your decision?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely just like the culture. Like, as soon as I touched down and got here, like, the vibes were just all good, like, all love. And I feel like it's genuine. Like, nobody around this building, like, tends to fake it or anything. Like, all the coaches are genuine, all the players are cool. And definitely this running back room, you guys will see, will be really great this year. And I feel like we're all bonded, and I feel like we're bound to have a great year.
You talked about the dynamic in the running back room. Can you just touch on that a little bit more? Because you come in with the most college football experience, but, there's only one guy returning from last year, and that at SMU.
This year we all three of us will be dynamic. Like, I feel like equally, like, we all can do different things very, very well. I feel like we all can do everything very well, honestly, when it comes to blocking, running the ball, just doing our assignment and getting everything done. So I feel like me, all three of us, me, D-Mac, and Chris will all do a great job this year, just, contributing to the team.
Does that kind of competition, do you think that can be a positive, pushing you guys more when there's, 3 guys kind of fighting for playing time? I know we're all going to get, your time this year, but how does that competition kind of factor in?
I mean, yeah, like I said, all three of us could play. So, I mean, we're not even just competing against each other. Like we're just, all three of us are trying to like really excel and just like do good and like make progress to be better for the team. Like when the time comes, like we all three of us know we're gonna play. So, we're just all trying to do what's right and get prepared for like game one and everything.
We've asked a lot of the coaches and returning players what they've seen from Kevin Jennings, but for someone who didn't get to play with Kevin last year, what have you seen so far from him in fall camp?
I actually got to watch him a little bit last year. I was keeping up with SMU actually last year. I seen how they made it to playoffs and everything. It was good. So, I seen what he could do. He's definitely mobile. He can move around. He can make some magic happen on offense, and just seeing it in person is like, okay, it's really real. But yeah, he'll also have a great year, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for him too.
What do you like about this offense as far as how it fits you?
It's just efficient and simple. I feel like we don't like try to overcomplicate anything. We just keep it simple. It's very player friendly. Like it's not too hard for us. And I feel like honestly, just as a program as a whole, like we just focus on getting stuff done. Like if you be at practice, it's all smiles, or like just in the building all day, like it's all smiles. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. So I feel like we do a great job of just getting everything done when we need to.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you, guys.
So now that you're over the halfway point in fall camp, how's it been going for you so far?
Fall camp been good for me. Like, we in day 11 or 12. Just trying to make sure I'm staying healthy and just doing all the things that I need to do to get done before the season starts. But I feel like fall camp been good for me so far.
Kind of went down at the Star. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just like being precautious, like if, don't want nothing bad to happen, but I don't have no injury or nothing like that. Just want to stay safe and be healthy for the season.
What was it about SMU that made you want to come here and be a part of this program, and how's the transition been for you?
I seen what Brashad did last year, and what this program has and what it has done over these last couple of years, and I just wanted to be a part of that. Coach Coop recruited me, Coach Lashley, Coach Foster recruited me to come here, and they're great coaches. Like they've made it. They made it like an easy job for me. Like just they stay on my back, like just coach me the right way and prepare me for the next level. So that's what I want.
Did you overlap at all in Miami? Did you have a relationship with him at all?
Yeah, Brashad, I know Brashad. That's my dog. I talk to him a lot.
What was the main focus for you personally this offseason? Where was an area you wanted to improve that in your game?
I see just learning the offense here, like learning how the schemes are and how things go here, and I feel like I've done a good job at that since I've been here in the spring. So that was my main focus, really just learning the offense and getting acclimated with the team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, CJ. How's fall camp going for you?
I love it. I'm enjoying it actually. Taking it in each and every day, for real. Yeah.
What do you feel like you took away from last year, and just having a couple games under your belt now? What was that experience like for you?
Being under Brashard, I feel like I took a lot of knowledge from him. My work ethic and practice, practicing harder, going harder, finishing the play, and stuff like that. I took a lot from Brashard. Trying to do better than what he did practice-wise. So, and game-wise, just keep getting better in the game, keep prevailing, and make a name for myself. That's it.
What's it like being in that running back room? Because you're still relatively early in your college career, but you're the only guy back from last year's team.
It feels good because it feels like I'm in the lead, like on that number one position. So I just got to keep that position and keep showing Coach Lashley like he can depend on me.
Derrick, what do you feel is the difference for you between year one and year two?
I done got bigger and I can pick up a block now. So the weight room costs grizz. That's really the difference now, and I done got faster. So yeah.
What in particular in the weight room really stood out to you as far as you seeing gains and strength and things like that?
I was at practice and like last year, like picking up a block was hard. Like I was getting blew back. Now it's like I'm sticking with the big guys at linebacker. So it's really because Grizz really helped me in the weight room, get bigger, weight, everything.
Is it a different level of confidence even for you?
Yeah, it's more. It's more confidence knowing I got size and I'm confident like picking up bigger blocks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a bigger. Yeah.
What have you seen from the offensive line so far this year? Because it seems like there's potential for them to take a step forward.
Each and every day they getting better. I feel like we have a better O-line than last year. They bigger guys. They doing good. We're gonna keep getting better, and during the season you gonna see it. Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.
Yeah.